Tribe Hockey Talk. I'm Sarah Chevenok, and today my guest is Ben Constantine. Welcome to the show, Ben.
Thank you for having me.
To get us started, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're from and how you got your start playing hockey?
Okay, I'm from Reston, Virginia, so Nova. Um, Starting playing hockey, I don't know. I just ended up watching a lot of hockey because my dad, he grew up in Canada. Um, I was predominantly into actually skiing when I was younger. So like usually when you're in Canada, you make the choice between skiing and hockey. And so my dad was in the skiing route, so he brought us skiing, but he also followed the hockey scene. And one night I was just watching hockey. I was like, you know what? I want to play that. And so started up playing hockey.
That's cool. And was there any particular reason you decided to play forward versus defense or goalie?
Well, I don't know. As a child, like most people want to play forward. They want to score all the goals. So I guess that was the mentality. But I kind of like switched back and forth between forward and defense. So I got a more well-rounded perspective on how to play the game and whatnot.
From that well-rounded perspective, like how would you characterize your game? Like what do you feel your strengths are?
Um, I'm really fast. I don't have that great hands, so I can get to the puck really fast, and I can pass pretty well. Shooting, deking, not really my strong suit. I like to play physical,
Okay.
so that's also another plus.
Yeah, that's
So
always
I guess like a power forward or like a two-way forward, because I'm also pretty good at defense, or I'd like to claim being pretty good at defense.
Are there any players that you try to model your game after?
My favorite player is Corey Perry from
Okay.
the Anaheim Ducks.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess I kind of watch the pros and see what they do in certain scenarios. I'm like, oh, if they have the puck in the corner, where do they look to make passes? Or so more of a generalization on looking at the game and looking what the pros do and seeing how they react in certain scenarios, so that I can translate it to my game.
That's great. What made you decide to come play for William and Mary?
So my choices between schools that I narrowed down to was William and Mary versus UVA, as I'm sure like a lot of people had. But when I went to tour, I specifically was looking at hockey as one of the priorities. I wanted to get onto a team and I wanted to be able to play. And so I came and I met with Chris Feeler, who you had interviewing last year. Yeah. And he really sold the team to me. And since I saw that they were having a rebuilding year, I saw it was my opportunity to get in kind of on the ground floor and be one of those leaders going forward to the team and to the new people coming in and start a good culture here at William and Mary for hockey.
You speak about leadership. You, of course, this year were named an alternate captain. What does that mean to you, and how do you try to lead the team on and off the ice?
I'm not too much of like a talker, but I tend to try and lead through action. Whenever I'm on the ice, I give 100% to the point where like I come off and can't even stand up because I'm so winded. But yeah, I'm just trying to show the other players, because I know some people were down about us losing some games early this season, but trying to show people that it's okay to lose games as long as you give it your all. And it sounds cliche, but you got to have some pride in what you're playing for and who you're playing for.
Absolutely. You mentioned that early in the season, a couple games did not go so well, but you all recently had a fantastic game. What do you think the keys for success further in the season are as you continue?
I think we just have to have the fortitude going forward to keep giving our all in every single game. Like most games start out, like all games start 0-0. So you go into every game having the opportunity to win and having the opportunity to do well. And you can't let yourself be defeated before you go into the games. So moving forward, we just have to look at every single game as their own standalone game and every game as winnable, because even winning a couple of games, we can still probably make it to playoffs. So we're not down and out. A couple faults early doesn't mean anything.
That's a great attitude to have. Now it is time for our rapid fire question round. Are you ready, Ben?
Yes.
Right. Favorite team?
Anaheim Ducks.
Favorite player?
Corey Perry.
All right. Have you ever played pond hockey?
Yes.
Did you have any close calls, like almost falling through the ice, or?
Well, since you don't play with pads on, I got hit in the shins a couple of times, and I was bleeding pretty badly from my shins. But besides that, no close calls like that.
That's good. Slapshot or Mighty Ducks?
Mighty Ducks.
Good. Black or white stick tape?
White.
Why?
I don't know. I made the transition from black stick tape a while ago. I just like the way it looks and the way that you can do different effects with it. I use like a puck to mark it up, like on the sides to like kind of outline the
Okay.
edges in black. So I don't know.
Right.
Just preference.
Favorite TV show?
I've been into the older TV shows. I like Cheers and Frasier.
Okay.
So,
Ooh,
you heard of those?
throwback.
Yeah,
That is
throwback.
awesome. What was the name of the first team you played for?
Wrestling Raiders.
Very nice. Alliterative. What was the first jersey you ever got? Like, what team was it and who was on it?
Ooh. I think it was actually a Columbus Blue Jackets jersey with Rick Nash on it.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember why, but no, I just happened to have it, and
Okay.
I still have it to this day.
All right. Have you ever been to a professional game?
Yes.
What was the first professional game you went to, and what do you remember about it?
Gosh, it must have been so long ago, but it was a Caps game.
Okay.
I think it was against the Hurricanes. It was back when the Caps were pretty bad, though. It was
Okay.
like when you could get seats for like $5 and just sit in the nosebleed. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember too much about it,
All right.
but it was back when like Glenn Hanlon coached the Caps and
Okay.
stuff. So I think like 06, 07.
All right. So you saw Ovechkin play?
Yes.
Was that like awesome?
Yeah.
As I imagine it would be.
Back when he was the young superstar of the league.
And lastly, do you have any superstitions or pregame rituals?
I guess I listen to music like right up before going onto the ice.
Any particular artist or song?
No, just usually variety,
Okay.
whatever I'm feeling for the day.
Now it's time to take it off the ice and talk a little bit about what Ben does here on the William & Mary campus. So what are you studying here at William & Mary?
Well, currently I'm in the College of Arts and Sciences. I'm going to be applying to the business school.
Okay.
Or in the spring. So fingers crossed about getting in. But I'm also very interested in English. So
Okay.
either as a minor or maybe a second major or something.
And what are your post-college plans with that? Do you know yet? I mean, you still have a lot of time to figure it out.
My parents own a computer business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I've been, I don't know, working with them off and on, or I see how the business process works through their eyes. So maybe work with them
Okay.
while in college or something like that.
What other clubs and organizations are you involved in here on campus?
I'm actually in the process of creating a DECA chapter here at William & Mary.
Awesome. Would you like to say more about that, about what DECA is for people who might not be familiar?
DECA is a marketing and business club that's nationally recognized. They focus on career readiness and competitions, and they have leadership events. I was actually surprised that William & Mary didn't have one of
I
these
know,
clubs.
you'd think that we'd have
Right.
that. That sounds something like right up our alley.
Because I did it all through high school. I was like, they gotta have something like this. I was trying to like look for stuff to add to my resume for
Mhm.
applying to business school. I was like, oh, that's a unique opportunity that
Yeah.
nobody stepped up to do. So I contacted the president for the region at the headquarters in DECA, which I live right by. So
Mhm.
it was pretty easy for me to get in there and talk to somebody.
That's
and
great.
Started along the process, wrote the constitution for it. So all I gotta do is get an advisor and start recruiting members. So
That's awesome.
almost there.
Yeah, good luck. Everyone, if you're watching, join DECA.
Yeah.
And what are some of the interests and hobbies that you have off the ice away from hockey?
I'm really into video games.
Okay.
Yeah. That's probably
Any
my big thing.
particular one?
I play a lot of League of Legends,
Okay.
which I don't know, it's a pretty popular online video game. I'm pretty good at it.
I'll take your
but-
word for that. Now, you may remember last season we started a little trivia competition here at Tribe Hockey Talk, and we're bringing it back again this season. And Ben is going to step up to the challenge and see how he fares at trivia.
Hopefully.
All right, good luck. So current events to start us off. Who is the first NHL rookie to score 4 goals in his NHL debut?
Austin Matthews?
Yes! All right, good job. Which NHL franchise has the most consecutive playoff appearances?
Detroit.
Yes, correct. Who is the youngest captain in NHL history?
Gosh. Was it Sidney Crosby?
It was at one point.
Not anymore, though.
Not anymore.
Oh, dang. Trying to think. Is it recent? Is it this year?
Yes, yes.
want to say, wait, is it Connor McDavid?
Yes! Awesome! And you get bonus points for knowing it was Crosby before. All right. What was the first U.S.-based franchise to be granted membership into the NHL?
U.S.-based franchise. So this is after like the original 6 and whatnot?
Including the original 6.
Was it New York?
No.
Boston?
Yes. This summer, the NHL announced that a 31st team would be added during the 2017-2018 season. Where will this franchise be located?
Las Vegas.
Yes. This is the challenge question right here.
I'm ready.
Which NHL teams have never won a Stanley Cup?
Never won a Stanley Cup. Oh, gosh.
There's 12 of them.
12.
To give you a hint, yes.
Columbus? Is one of them?
Yes.
Maybe? Yes. I want to say, this is gonna be so difficult. Has it been Florida?
Florida has not won.
Florida's not one.
Got 2 of 12.
Oh, Arizona?
Yes.
San Jose?
Yes.
Gosh. Minnesota?
Yes.
Gosh. So difficult. It's not. Wait.
There's 3 Canadian teams.
3 Canadian teams. Winnipeg?
Yes.
3 Canadian teams. Vancouver?
Yes.
Wow, I would have thought that Vancouver had
I
won.
know, that one threw me for a loop as well.
Then I know Calgary has won one.
Yes.
Canadian though. Did I name? No, I didn't name them all, right?
No, you have 1 more Canadian team.
What? Is it? No, Edmonton's won one. Ottawa?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Ottawa has not won one?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I am 100%
What?
serious.
No way. And then, let me think. American-based ones. Nashville?
Correct.
St. Louis?
Correct. You
How
have
many
2
more?
more.
How many more am I missing?
2 more.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Wait.
If you want
I
a
have
hint,
no
I can
idea.
give you a
Give me a
hint.
hint.
One of them is based in the New York area.
New York. So. Oh, Buffalo.
Yes.
Wow, that's surprising.
All right. Do you know the last one?
Give me-
They're right in your backyard.
Oh, Washington.
Yes, the Caps have not won. Had to save that
The
one
old
to the end.
curse.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today, Ben. This was a really great interview. Best of luck to you and the rest of your season. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at WM_hockey_talk. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.